Hey, it's Paul Bates with GreatDad.com here, and I am taking a look at the Chamberlain or Liftmaster Smart Garage Hub. And I'm going to just do an unboxing here, and then we'll check it out and we'll review it when I've gotten a chance to see how it works. I've been interested in having something like this for a long time. You know, a long time ago, I had a girlfriend who would get about 5-6 blocks away from the house and immediately say, "Oh, did I leave the hair curler on, and we have to go back and check it." And it was this constant anxiety about something left on. For our family, it is the garage door that we've driven away, and we have left the garage open. And finally, there's a way to double check this through an app, of course, to see whether you actually have the garage door open, left it open, or that it opened in the middle of the night by somebody driving through the neighborhood with a clicker, or something more nefarious. So what this does is it goes back and it retrofits any garage door that was made in since I think the 90s is when they started putting those electric light sensors that tell the door to go back up if it comes down on a small child or a dog or something. So they promise that the setup is easy, works with Google Play, Apple Store, and this just retrofits to the Liftmaster Chamberlain garage door motor. I got, actually it's got a key for Amazon in special markets so that Amazon can deliver your packages within your garage, so that's kind of cool. Inside the box, you see this is branded Chamberlain, but Liftmaster sells the same thing. I got this for $30 on Amazon after Liftmaster sent me an email suggesting that they had one also that was $30 on their site. There seem to be a lot of these that do almost the identical thing. I couldn't get any answer from either Liftmaster or Chamberlain whether this one, doesn't have the number on it, was any different than anything else that anybody was selling. So we'll see how it does. So this looks like an electric eye, and I don't know if that's going to sit somewhere in the path of the electric eye. Maybe that's what it does. We'll see. There is a instruction book, quick start guide in several languages. So I guess that's good if I want to read this in French or in English or French or Spanish. I got this other little guy. Who knows what that is? But those are the two that are featured in the pictures on Amazon. I got a warning label so that people are told not to get in the path of the garage door. And then I've got an adapter, yes, and screws and brackets. So the thing that I am worried about a little bit on this is that a lot of us don't have Wi-Fi that gets all the way to our garage door. And right now what I've got is Wi-Fi going through the electric wires. Did you know you could do that? I think we did a review on this product. And then I've got an old time capsule, an old Apple time capsule sitting in my garage, which is too far away from the house to get Wi-Fi, and that's operating it. So that's an important thing. This won't work without some sort of Wi-Fi signal, and you're going to need some sort of booster if you get this kind of device or anything else that measures something in your garage if your garage isn't attached to your house. So that's it for now. We'll install it and see how it works over a week or so, and come back maybe around somewhere after the first of the year maybe and do a longer review on the pluses and minuses. I have not installed the app either. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be with you shortly. Bye. We're back with the MyIQ garage sensor hub after checking it out for about a month, and this was really a very easy process. I'm so surprised given the difficulty that I've had with a lot of other technology setting it up on a Wi-Fi system, especially coming from a company that isn't known for having this capability. The garage door openers is not really a Wi-Fi oriented company, but they've done a really good job on this. It's an app that does basically one thing. It senses whether your garage door is open or closed, and then it closes it from remotely, either from inside the house or on your phone, or when you're traveling and you want to open the garage door for somebody or make sure that it's closed. The setup was really easy. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that'll go through step by step with you, but the app also does that too. Inside the directions, there's not a lot of information because the app walks you through step by step. It's important to know that versus what we just looked at inside the box, it comes with some mounting screws. Those aren't even necessary. Those are only necessary if you want to mount the hub on the ceiling or on the wall to keep it kind of nice and clean. I just threw mine next to the electric outlet that's near the wall and easily accessible, so while I was checking it out, and that's probably, you know, where it'll stay. A big challenge for a lot of people though is going to be how to get the hub close to your Wi-Fi, because if you don't live in a house where the garage is connected to the house, you probably don't have good Wi-Fi in your separated garage, or in our case, our garage is basically a bunker built below the house, completely in concrete, long way away from not a long way away, but a long way because of the walls from the Wi-Fi. So what I did in this case to create Wi-Fi within the garage was I took an old time capsule, 6-7 years old or more, and connected internet to the garage through one of those Wi-Fi through electricity, which is basically another $30 little thing that you attach, you hardwire into your router, and then the Wi-Fi, the internet signal travels through the electric cables and then emits Wi-Fi, or allows you to have an Ethernet connection in the garage attached to the time capsule, which then give me a Wi-Fi. Long process for something that, for those of you who know how to do that, will seem simple. But if you don't have that set up and you don't know how to get internet into your garage, this is not the product for you. The installation was, as I say, was really pretty simple. It uses like the Notion system that we reviewed before. A little thing that I showed you in the box, it's kind of bigger than that, but about like this, attaches onto the top of your garage door, and that communicates with a hub that's plugged in that both takes in the Wi-Fi signal and then also communicates with these garage doors that were made post 1990 or so. And it works very effectively over the course of the last 2 months. It tells you when the garage door is open, closed. It has settings on the app. The app is pretty basic and simple, but it does have settings in the app so that you can set it to notify you in our case we have it set so that it notifies me if the garage door is open for more than 15 minutes in the middle of the night, or if it's open for more than an hour during the day, so which just gives you that peace of mind if you are traveling and away for a long period of time that somebody isn't in your garage and messing around in there, especially if it's a connected garage with access into your house. So as I say, the app is very straightforward. $30 is not a lot of money for a product like this. I recommend it wholeheartedly if you have a garage door and you are the type of person who from time to time either forgets it, or like I say, they have this program where you can allow deliveries through Amazon, or deliveries, you could use it for deliveries for anybody who is coming to the house where you know they have to drop something off and leave it in the garage door, because they could call you, you could press a button, open the garage door, and then immediately close it for them. One thing that you should know is that it only allows you to have 3 invited people who can use the app at one time. So in our case, in a 4-person family, if all of them take that invitation, you don't have an extra invitation to give out to somebody else, a next door neighbor or whatever. But that's a relatively small problem, and you might find that, as I did in my family, it's hard to get family members to accept your invitations. I've had to send them out now to some of them 3 or 4 times, and some of them still haven't yet taken the invitation to install the app. They don't want another app on their phone, and it's easier to say, hey Dad, open up the garage door for me. So that's it for the MyQ Smart Garage Hub. There are a dozen of these on Amazon with different numbers. I couldn't tell which one is the best one. The difference even between them, unless they're just very small gradations, they seem to be the same. One thing, I wouldn't spend more than $30 on them, because this one was fine, and this is the one that they're promoting via the Liftmaster site as well. So again, Paul Banis with GreatDad.com. Make sure to like and subscribe and ask any questions. Happy to help. See you next time. Bye.